Hello, how you doing? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2022 and another part of our McLaren career mode. Today we are back with the Miami Grand Prix, and we know that one is going to be an absolute cracker because we've had some awesome races there over the years. So leave a like if you are enjoying the series. Get involved down in the comment section as well. Let me know how your save is going. I know plenty of people have got in touch talking about how they've now switched teams and all of that good stuff. So I'm really looking forward to reading some more about that. So thank you very much for your support. And without further ado, let's get ourselves immersed into the action. I have quite a bit to update you on, actually, of what we've been up to since the last episode. But first of all, let's give Oscar Piastri his next dev point. Logan Sargent has a dev point too. We can pop that onto his adaptability. Nothing for Lando Norris, unfortunately. But we do have one for Jason Pryor. So we're going to knock that onto his feedback. I think that's probably the most important skill point. We have managed to finish some of our projects. We set off a few more design projects as well. We've got a front wing, underfloor and chassis in development. We've got some manufacturing going on of some rear wings and some underfloors for us, and we can start some research, which we will do at the summer break at the earliest. We have managed to get some good parts of the car made, so we can get our brand new underfloor on the car for this Grand Prix, as well as our brand new rear wing. So I think we could see quite a sizable performance increase here, if I'm being honest. So let's have a little look at our car analysis, and you can see our car is definitely much better than the average, and some parts of our car are starting to knock on the door of being front running, which is fantastic to see. If we compare ourselves to Red Bull are definitely the fastest car in terms of the straight, at least. If you change that to, say, Ferrari, you know, their high speed corners are looking very good, but on average we are better than Ferrari. What about Mercedes? Yeah, Mercedes are struggling this season. There is the car to beat. There is the car to beat. Goodness me, Alpine have made a beast of a car this year. Aston Martin, of course, very strong still as well, which is exactly what you'd expect. Let's just compare Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes to Carlos Sainz's Mercedes. Apparently they are exactly the same, but we have been seeing that Lewis's, you know, cars not been performing quite as well. Let's have a look at the performance targets for this weekend. They are expecting us to get through to Q3. We are going to promise that both drivers will do that, but we will promise both drivers will get through to Q2 as well. That should help us out. Into the finish position then. Let's say both drivers will finish in the points. That looks awesome to me. Right, let's get ourselves into the action then for this 2026 Miami Grand Prix.
We're in the state of year-round summer. It's the Miami Grand Prix, and we're here in Florida at the Miami International Autodrome. The streets of Miami Gardens will come alive with the roar of racing, and the excitement is only just beginning. Spectacle is the name of the game here in Miami, with a stadium at the heart of this track. With long straights and S-bends, not unlike Suzuka's Sector 1, proper ERS management is sure to give drivers an edge towards victory. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. The competition is on.
Right then, doesn't look like there's going to be any rain this weekend, which I'm quite happy about. Obviously, we've had some shockers in the past with the rain here in Miami, but look forward to seeing how we get on this weekend. Let's get into the action. Okay, Q1 about to begin then.
Yeah, all good.
Let's get Lando out there first. And then we'll get Piastri out there as well, and we'll see what they can produce in Q1. Expecting that Norris is going to be on top again out of the two McLaren teammates. So let's watch him as he goes through what I think is an awesome circuit. I really do like the Miami circuit. I think it's fast and free-flowing. It does remind me a little bit of Valencia. I think possibly the colours of it. But corners like that, I really do like that. Never-ending left-hander. And then squirting it onto the straight here. Purple through the first sector for Lando Norris so far. DRS wide open, and then into my personal favourite part of the track. Heavy braking zone, swing it to the left, roll it through in this right corner here, and then back to the left, and then over these little bumps here, which can cause a lot of problems. And then again, get yourself a good exit, squirt it up onto the straight, purple middle sector for Lando Norris, and he is absolutely flying so far. As we can see, one of the Williams cars up ahead. Is that Williams car going to get into the way? I'm not sure. Let's see. I think they're starting up their own lap here. So Lando Norris now using a little bit of slipstream as he comes up to the line, and Lando Norris is going to be the benchmark of a 127.7. Piastri following through. Let's see, he is about 2/10 down as it currently stands through the first couple of sectors, and Oscar Piastri now flying up towards the finish line, and he puts in a 127.9. Okay, well, 128 flat actually, so nearly 3/10 off the pace, but that probably will be enough to get through to Q2. As Lewis Hamilton goes quickest. Well, it has been a while since we've been able to say that. Putting a brand new set of soft tyres, just in case. But I think Norris will be okay. Piastri might struggle, but we are ahead of Red Bull. Lewis Hamilton seems to be in a bit of a league of his own at the moment. Half expecting Sainz to pop right up there, and he does, but still 3/10 off the pace. We're third and 9th at the moment, and we're actually going to leave it to fate here. I think we'll be alright with this, but might regret that, but it will give us 2 runs at Q2, which I think we will need.
Okay, Lando, that is the end of the session.
So it's going to be Yuki Tsunoda that is first over the line. And how are times going? Most people are not improving, actually. Lewis Hamilton very much is. But it's going to be Yuki Tsunoda over the line first. Where's he going to finish? He goes up to 14th. What about Bottas? Can he get himself into the top 10? No, he can't. What about Sainz? Can he improve? No, he can't. Russell can't. Verstappen comes through and he goes up to 3rd. Vettel into the top 10. What about Magnussen? He goes 3rd. Porsche now coming through. He doesn't improve. Perez comes through and he goes 6th. Excellent time from him. Leclerc over the line doesn't improve. What about Ocon? Ocon, can he go above Piastri? No, he can't. He's still 12th. Stroll now over the line. Stroll is out of qualifying. What about Giovinazzi? No. But Albon... Daniel Ricciardo does get through. Albon out. Gasly up to 9th. What about Zhou Guanyu? He's out as well in 16th position. So Oscar Piastri comfortably through in the end. But Lewis Hamilton, look at him. Half a second ahead of the field. Where has that form come from? That is ridiculous. A 127 flat. Wow, half a second ahead of Carlos Sainz. Kevin Magnussen up in 3rd. The winner in Emilia-Romagna, of course. But going out in Q1, Zhou Guanyu, Alex Albon, Yuki Tsunoda, Lance Stroll, Antonio Giovinazzi. Right then, into Q2 we go. And, well, Lando Norris on the soft tyres. Brand new soft tyres. And we're going to do the same with Oscar Piastri. This time I think we'll let Piastri go out first.
Radio check.
And maybe let
Radio check.
Norris follow him fairly closely. Try and get a little bit of a tow from his teammate. And see if that's something that's worth doing. It might not be. I think this is the perfect distance to test it on. So Lando Norris following Oscar Piastri out there. And there is a Mercedes not that far ahead of us. We certainly don't want to meet him in the slow section. And yeah, this is the dreaded first sector that Dirty Air could come into it. So Oscar Piastri coming up to the first sector split. He goes purple, but instantly beaten by his teammate there. And they're flying round. And look where we're going to meet this Mercedes. Piastri's going to get past him. Is Norris going to manage it too? Just about. Not great though. He's 2 tenths ahead of Piastri in that first sector, believe it or not. And there's purple in the middle sector as well. About a tenth ahead, and now he's going to have a real tow on Oscar Piastri here. And you can see, yeah, you can see very good speeds from Lando Norris. Definitely worth the slipstream, I think, because they're coming round the final corner now. And, well, Oscar Piastri is going to come up to the line first. What can he manage? 28.1, and Lando Norris, wow, 3 tenths quicker than he managed in session 1. But another 28 flat for Oscar Piastri. So we can send them out there again. I think that will be enough for Norris to get through. We can put him on maybe used tyres for the final run. Oscar on new tyres. And send them out together again. But Norris currently quickest.
Oh, big lock up there.
Hamilton not. Which is a big surprise. Magnussen is currently second. Piastri 4th. As it stands. But I think we're going to see a lot of improvements. Vettel is out there. Right. So, we want Norris out first. And then Piastri. Whoa, why is... Oh, that might be a bit far. Might be okay, actually. Because he should be quicker than Norris. On his new soft tyres. I'm pretty nervous here of what could happen. Ocon, Hamilton. I mean, everybody below Piastri could well go above him here as we go into our final timed lap of qualifying, and Piastri is a decent way behind as we have Vettel over the line first. He goes second. Very good time from him, but might not be enough to get through. It's only a 27.8. Next to cross the line, I think, is going to be Esteban. No, it's not. It's going to be Max Verstappen. He hasn't got any sort of tow, but is he going to get himself through here? As Norris goes through the first sector. Yellow, which is what we expected. Green for Piastri. And it's Verstappen. He goes third. Leclerc behind Piastri. That's a good sign. Here comes Russell. He goes fourth. What about Perez? He goes third. Excellent time from him as Magnussen goes P2. Sainz over the line. Only third. Piastri still in the top 10 as it stands. Can he get himself any higher? Needs that slipstream from his teammate. Piastri now down to 14th as Lewis Hamilton has usurped Lando Norris. He needs to find over a 10th here, does Oscar Piastri, as Lando Norris. He's going to come up to the line. It's not going to be an improvement for him. But Oscar Piastri now comes round the final corner. What can he manage as he comes up to the line to 27.9, which is into the top 10. P9 for Oscar Piastri. What a brilliant time that was. And he has put out Porsche and almost matched the time of Max Verstappen. What a performance from him. But looks like it's going to be Lewis Hamilton versus Lando Norris for pole position. But what a time from Norris to find. But going out in Q2, Porsche, Bottas, Ricciardo, Ocon, and Charles Leclerc. So a fair few shocks there. Now then, Lando's got 2 sets of tyres. So, in the first run, let's get Oscar Piastri's best possible time. In the second run, we'll get Oscar to be in front.
Radio check, radio check.
There we go. Right, that's what we want. I don't know if he'll get any benefit from this, but Lando Norris starts off the lap that he hopes will take him to pole position. And Piastri needs a good time as well. Piastri's too far back to gain any benefit from at all. So Norris goes purple in the first sector, which is what we kind of expected, and he's been fairly matched by Oscar Piastri. Norris now coming through this middle sector. What could he manage through here? He is purple through there as well. A 20.4, plays a 20.5. The Aston Martin slightly quicker in the middle sector than Lando. And now we're heading towards the finish line, and it's going to be Lando Norris that comes up and sets the benchmark. Vettel does a 27.8. What can Lando Norris do? Did a 27.4 in session 2. A 27.7 this time as Piastri goes over the line, and that's a 27.9, which is actually his best time. Well, his best first out time. Russell goes quickest with a 1:27.6. Sainz only third. But of course, Lewis Hamilton will be lighting up the timing screens. Look at that. Magnussen looking pretty quick as well. So let's see what we can manage here. Lewis Hamilton goes quickest, and that is not too much of a surprise. A 27.4. Norris, of course, has a brand new set of soft tyres. Piastri, nothing to fight with particularly. But of course, we're going to use him to give Lando a big slipstream. So yeah, Norris following Oscar. And that's a decent distance. So let's run on board with Lando Norris. Is he going to be able to pull out a time good enough for pole position here? We'd like to tell him to Piastri to drop off a little bit here. We tried to send them out at exactly the same time and it just hasn't quite worked out. It's got a decent distance behind. It's green in that first sector for Lando Norris. He's now 2/10 quicker than his teammate Piastri. Right, let's take over Piastri and put him onto that.
Drop back a bit.
Copy.
We just need to charge up.
Copy.
Yeah, trying to get that slipstream.
So we just need to push now.
Yeah.
And this should work now. This looks pretty
Use
good.
energy if you need it.
This looks very good for Lando Norris, who comes up to the line. Is it enough? It is! A 27.3 for Lando Norris. That was huge. What a gain in that final sector. That was ridiculously good. A 34.3. Wow. Well, well, well. And Oscar Piastri gets his best ever start as well. Lewis Hamilton, so close, but yet so far. Don't think he can improve. No, he can't. Perez was purple in the first sector on his final run, but quite a mixed upgrade, you have to say. 5 different teams in the top 5. It's nice and close, and I think tomorrow's race is going to be an absolute crackerjack. I think we know that for a fact already. And Lando Norris takes pole position for the first time this season.
It's time for the final touches here on the grid, ahead of today's race.
McLaren's performance during qualifying was stellar. They're in pretty much the ideal position for the race. Although Red Bull must be disappointed with their qualifying, they have resources aplenty. Let's see if they can rise up from their grid position with a strong race. And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today. An effective tyre strategy could prove very valuable as the race plays out.
The Autodrome is ready for some serious action today here at the Miami Grand Prix.
Right then, let's get ourselves into this Grand Prix. Let's have a little look at the expected strategy. So that one, yeah, I'm not liking that one. I do like the two-stop around here. I think that will suit Lando well. Potentially something like that. Be on those mediums for a little bit longer. Probably the optimal, isn't it? Something like that. Okay. Cool. Right. Let's go for that with Lando and Oscar. Probably worth trying something slightly different with him. Potentially we could go for the one stop. See what he can do with that. So let's get ourselves into the Grand Prix. Here we go. Just need to add a bit more fuel to both cars. Of course, Lando Norris starting from pole position. Here we go.
It's a somewhat overcast day for the drivers, who've now taken position on the grid. And there's Lando Norris. They're starting today at the head of the pack, but will they be able to stay there? And it's the other McLaren. They're in the front half of the pack, so there's plenty of potential for them. The race start is mere seconds away. One of the newest races in F1, and hopefully one of the most exciting too. It's the Miami Grand Prix. And it's
Lights out, away we go
and
then.
away we go.
With Lando Norris starting from pole position on those hard tyres. Can he cut off Lewis Hamilton? Yes, he can. As George Russell goes down the inside. That was a huge move from George on his former teammate, Lewis Hamilton. And it is a British 1-2-3 as it currently stands. And Lewis Hamilton will be all over the back of Lando Norris. Great to see Lewis back. He's had a few anonymous races so far this season. After winning the first Grand Prix with the fastest lap as well. But Lando Norris trying to pull away from the pack at the start of this race, and it looks like quite a few people have gone with Lando's strategy of starting on the hard tyres. Oscar Piastri, meanwhile, how is he doing further down the order? He is hounding the back of Max Verstappen's Red Bull. Is he going to pull to the inside? I don't think so. I don't think so at this stage. And well, Lando Norris is going to be desperately trying to pull away on this straight, using the ERS deployment to his advantage. And he does pull away. Lewis Hamilton will stay in that slipstream. And then here comes Oscar. And he is in the slipstream, using a little ERS as well. Lando Norris leads this Miami Grand Prix. Good start for him. He knows if he can get out of the 1 second window of George Russell, then he can stay with Lewis Hamilton in these first few laps. Lewis is hounding the back of Russell now. Of Norris now. And back into neutral. And Lewis on the medium tyres will expect to get past him pretty shortly. As Lewis is maybe going to have a little look here. Piastri, meanwhile, right on the back of Max Verstappen. Verstappen more than a second behind Vettel. I don't know what's happened to that Red Bull, but certainly doesn't seem to have the pace anymore. So here we go then. Lando Norris accelerates away, but there's Lewis closing and closing and closing. Pulls to the outside. Does have a little bit more straight line speed. And it looks like he might go down the inside here. Lewis Hamilton down the inside and takes the lead of the Miami Grand Prix. Good move that. As Piastri still trying to chase Max Verstappen.
DRS is enabled. DRS is enabled.
Well, surely with ERS and DRS he's going to have a great time of things on lap 3. Norris needs to stay with Lewis as much as he can. We know Lewis has kind of been in a league of his own this weekend. It was a monumental effort from Norris to take pole position from him. And we have got yellow flags. Don't know who it was. But here we go. We're going to have DRS on Max Verstappen here. Pulls to the outside. And Oscar Piastri, I think, is going to have Max Verstappen, although Verstappen defends very, very well.
You can use energy. Use energy. You can use energy.
Oh,
Copy.
cut him off nicely there. As Norris will have DRS on Lewis Hamilton.
McLaren gain a position.
Piastri now desperately trying to defend from Max Verstappen. Looks like he's managed that. And now we'll use DRS. On the way to turn 1 as he puts in the fastest lap of the race. Well done, Oscar Piastri. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton leading Lando Norris. Battling behind in 3rd and 4th with Russell and Perez, followed by Kevin Magnussen in P5, Sainz in 6th, and Vettel is P7, followed closely by Oscar Piastri in 8th. And I think that's how it will continue for a little while just yet. Here comes Norris, potentially having a little look around the outside of Lewis. He's still going for it. Trying the same move that his teammate tried in the last lap. Yeah. Oh, he did. Well, he made a slight move for the lead there, didn't he? But, well, Vettel now in trouble. Let's see how Piastri gets on this time. I think we should see him go past on the straight here. Nope, didn't happen.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Well, Norris has overtaken Hamilton now. And they're fighting hammer and tongs here. Lewis back through.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
So, Piastri coming in 15 laps time, Norris coming in 12 laps time. Obviously, Piastri is doing a one-stopper. So those two battling out, but we know, you know,
Looks
not
like
a
Aston
great deal
Martin
is going to
have
happen
just gained a
until
race position.
later in the stint. And another new fastest lap from Piastri. Yes, currently building out a rather nice lead. Remember, Norris is on the hard tyres. And there's two stopping. Now people are starting to come into the pits 5 laps away from Piastri pits. Now. Well, Verstappen has managed to get past
Red Bull
Piastri.
gained a place.
A little bit surprised by it. Let's pop him into overtake, try and get him a little bit closer. Let's be a little bit more aggressive with Lando because I think he has looked after his tyres quite nicely.
We have low battery.
Copy.
That's whether he needs to.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Yeah, confirm.
Not really any point at this stage. We've got a good 8-second gap. Let's keep going. Now, when's Lewis Hamilton going to come into the pits? That's an interesting question.
Maximum pace.
Could we get ahead of Lewis Hamilton?
Yep.
Potentially. There is a crash somewhere. There's a crash somewhere. It's safety car. Right, pause. We need to get Lando into the pits here. Get him onto his mediums. And I think Piastri. Let's get him onto his hards. Let's go. Let's get them both in.
Okay, safety car deployed, safety car deployed.
And
Okay, drive to the delta, drive to the delta.
is Lewis coming in as well? Yes, he is.
It's a crash.
And it was
Let's see
Esteban
what happened
Ocon,
there.
who's not had a
Now
good
have a watch
weekend.
of this. Looks like Ocon.
Yeah, fighting with
Thank
Tsunoda.
goodness
Oh,
nobody else was
dearie me.
involved. That was a big.
That was a terrible incident. And here they both come. So Norris in. Norris away.
Copy, copy. He's pit limiter.
And I think he's jumped Lewis. He has. Well, what a pit stop. We need to get away, but those Alpines in the way. We're being held here. Well, Piastri away. Now, where's he going to come back out? Looks like he's coming back out in 6th position here. That is massive.
Tsunoda boxed.
Wow. So Leclerc through. We might as well conserve the tyres.
Copy.
Now, I think it's going to be this lap. Well, the safety car comes back in.
And obviously no overtaking until the control line.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Lando there.
Just a reminder how late the line is. No overtaking till the line.
Yeah, confirm.
Now, can Lando Norris escape Lewis Hamilton's clutches quickly here? He has gone. He has bolted.
Happy to push.
Copy.
And Lando Norris leading this Miami Grand Prix by 7/10 of a second from Lewis Hamilton. Russell 3rd, Max Verstappen in 4th, Gasly 5th, Leclerc in 6th, Piastri currently in 7th, and now trying to have a go at Charles Leclerc, who is on older hard tyres than everybody in the field. This could be an opportunity for him. So let's run on board and watch him hopefully overtake Charles Leclerc here. Not quite. Not quite. Right then. Norris needs to get more than a second in front. And has done that, to be fair. Piastri now. No. quite. So fastest lap of the race for Lando Norris. And this could be a very, very good Grand Prix for him. 12 laps from pit stop central for him. Piastri. He is... could potentially get past Gasly and Leclerc here. He plays his cards right. Let's have a little watch of this. Oh, DRS not enabled this lap. Rookie mistake. Yeah. Let's zoom it forward to same time next lap.
DRS is enabled.
Assuming Lewis is on hard tyres, but he's seemingly doing a better job than Lando here, which is quite a surprise. I thought on the mediums Lando would have the advantage, but Leclerc almost dropped out of the 1 second window. I think he has now. So this could be Piastri's moment to get past not only Leclerc, but also Pierre Gasly. Come on. Is he going to go for it? No, doesn't. He should be able to get past Leclerc on this next straight. No doubt about that. So here we go. Nope, still struggling. So zoom it forward. Should have him this time. It's right in his slipstream. There we go. Perfect. Goes round the outside. Leclerc stays there. Piastri. Oh, well, nearly lost his front wing there. Again, he's going to have to build it up. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. Anyway, Lewis Hamilton right on the back of Lando Norris. I think we're about to have a move for the lead here. Lewis is going to struggle to catch him. We got Verstappen and Russell behind as well. As Piastri having another look at Charles Leclerc. Once again, no luck. No, don't think so. Right then, zoom it through. We're going to see Lewis get past Lando. Well, we did, briefly. Piastri now
Aston
right
Martin
on the
with a
back.
Great play there. They've moved up a place.
Go into some overtake mode here. Got to get past him this time. He's so close before even the DRS hits. Right, round the outside, surely this time. Well, Leclerc's still there. That Ferrari must be very, very quick in a straight line. But this time, Piastri shuts the door. And he is through. Now he needs to try and get up to the back of Gasly.
McLaren gain a position.
Looks like Norris is going to have a little go at Lewis. There's Leclerc going down the inside again, and that's poor defending from Piastri. Goodness me. Right. Wow, these two side by side. This could be exciting going through the first sector, but I think Norris is going to have to concede it. Right, zoom it through. Norris has got another 6 laps before the pit stop. It looks like Piastri has finally got past Leclerc again. Needs to slowly but surely catch.
Looks like Aston Martin
Gasly
have just
up ahead.
gained a race position.
No. I think... Oh, somebody's locked up. Oh, it's Piastri. Piastri's out, I think. Is he out? I don't know.
Oh, and that's a crash.
I think he is, though. Can we change his front wing? It looks like we can. It says terminal damage. How are his other car parts looking? I'm not sure. Back onto medium tyres he goes.
Now just take a look at the McLaren.
Yeah, Piastri throwing away points again. That is not what you want, is it? It's into the pits this lap. And he's not there to protect his teammate now. With 23 laps to go. Is this doable to keep these tyres until the end? I don't think so. So we'll have to zoom it through. I'm thinking let's get Lando harvested.
And we can have recharge on, please.
Let's get him back up to 100. We'll have a little plan here. And back up to 100, and then... Right, now into deploy. We're going to attack. Because we can. We've got 7 seconds.
Stay close.
Yeah,
But we
confirm.
cannot afford to get into that little group where Bottas is. Need to get out of the pit lane before them. So Piastri all the way down the order. I mean, he's having a shocking day, isn't he? Bless him. Yeah, what we want, essentially, is Lando to pass Hamilton on this next straight and then be in the right position to win this Grand Prix. If he can attack for the next couple of laps, pump in some good times, then he's going to be in a terrific position. Right. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know why he's not passing him. Yeah, plan's not going to work, is it? Unless he can zoom past on the straight, and nah, he's out of ERS now, so it didn't work. So this is the lap. And where's he going to come back out? Apparently 15th. We can't really afford this. If he comes out where Vettel is, he's going to be in big trouble.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Confirm.
But we can't take this tyre to the end, so It's going to be an aggressive final stint, I think. So let's zoom it forward until that pit stop. Oh, there is a crash. Now then, VSC. That is going to really help Lando Norris.
Virtual safety car deployed. Virtual safety car deployed.
Because that reduces his pit stop massively. So Albon has crashed.
Let's have recharge on then, please.
Confirm.
So he's going to come into the pits.
Lando for lane.
So this is perfect for Lando
Okay,
Norris.
understood.
So he's in. Where's he going to come back out? He should come out. Well, Verstappen's in. He'd love to come out ahead of Bottas, and I think he has done. Right. So, is he going to be able to catch up to Hamilton in this time? I really don't know. So the virtual safety car ends soon. I think we can be aggressive on the tyres now.
And recharge off is okay.
Yeah, confirm.
Right. Here we go then, Lando Norris. Let's zoom it through.
Will be ending.
See how quickly
DRS is enabled now.
he can get back into
Can
this.
push.
Alright.
He should be closing in on Pierre Gasly quite nicely. And he is 2.3 seconds behind now. Let's switch this to leader. So 12.6 seconds behind, 14 laps to go. Can Lando Norris get his first victory in Formula 1? He's going to have DRS on Gasly. Doesn't manage to get through there. But he is doing a great job. Right. Gasly P2 as it stands. In the Haas. Yep, there goes Norris round the outside. And now time to really go for it. With ERS as well. Now how fast can he catch up to the 8-time world champion?
And McLaren with a great overtake.
9 seconds behind. I don't think he's gonna do it though. It's not looking likely, is it? It's not looking likely at all. 5.5 seconds now, the gap. Those tyres are going to get worse and worse, so we'll slip it down to standard now. Obviously, Hamilton's tyres are going to get worse as well. They're already below 50%. 4 seconds, the gap. 8 laps to go. Now, what's going to happen first? Lando's tyre's going to run out. Or are we going to run out of laps? 2.4 seconds is now the gap. 2 seconds. 6 laps to go. This is ridiculous. He's now going to be within DRS range. He has got DRS. And it looks like Lando Norris is going to win here. He's going to get Lewis Hamilton here with 5 laps to go. It looks like the 2-stop strategy was the way to go. So here we go then. Here comes Norris. Is this going to be the moment? I don't think so. So we'll have to zoom it forward to... Oh, he's taken the lead. He's done it.
Okay, mate. Good job.
I didn't expect him to pass there. We'll have a look at the replay.
McLaren gain
Let's have a little
position.
look.
Let's have a look. Now just take a look at the McLaren.
And now Lando Norris is into the lead of this Grand Prix. And it looks like we're going to get McLaren's first victory of the season in our 5th race in charge. Hamilton's going to do all he can to come back at him, though. And it's going to be nervy up this next straight. I don't think Hamilton's going to be able to get anywhere near. So DRS will get him close, but I think Norris will have more than enough throughout the corners. We'll zoom it through to the last lap. But yeah, Norris has got enough through the corners, and Hamilton has closed in, but Norris is holding on here. So here we go then. Lando Norris.
We're not okay on fuel.
Copy.
Right, let's conserve that for Piastri.
Okay, suggest lift and coast.
I think Norris is going to have to.
Big lifts.
He's going to have to hold. He's going to have to drop off the fuel. And here goes Lewis Hamilton. Final lap of the Grand Prix. Is Hamilton going to have a go around the outside? He does. But can Norris stay ahead? This is going to be so close. And what a ridiculous race this is. Can Norris hang on to victory here? We're going to have to keep everything back until the very end.
Okay,
Here
Lando,
comes Lewis
100%
again.
Pace, 100% pace.
With the DRS, but I don't think he's going to have enough unless he swings to the inside here. No.
That's a good overtake.
Not quite.
For Alpine.
Now then, we're going to deploy ERS. This is going to be his last line of defence here. Lando, as he comes round. And there was traffic there. That could have caused an issue. It didn't though. And now he's got a second gap. I think now Norris is going to do it. He's going to fly round the final corner. And Lando Norris is going to win his first Grand Prix in Formula One. He's been going for it so often, Lando, but he comes across the line and wins the Miami Grand Prix. What a result for Lando Norris. That was awesome.
That is the checkered flag, so we are boxes back.
Here's the replay. It's all over. Norris picks up first place.
And you can hear just how happy the crowd are for them too. They're on their feet.
Very, very good. Very, very good. Well, we're not hearing a response from Lando. But we've done it.
Lando Norris can be proud. What a fantastic performance from him. A truly well-earned podium here, and a dream come true for everyone involved. And after such a fabulous drive here today, it's no surprise to see this man land on the podium. But there we see the three drivers with the biggest haul of points. And of course, the silverware to boot.
Sorry, was muted there. Dev point for Lando Norris. Oscar Piastri there didn't quite get any dev points, and Logan Sargent in no development points there either. 5.8 million is our bonus, which is fabulous to see. But what a race that was. Lando Norris now leading the championship as well. It's all looking good in the hood for McLaren Racing. Oscar Piastri, he will be ruining missed chances there. He could have finished in the top 6 quite easily, you would think, in the end. But that mistake, of course, costing him, and, well, he's got to buck up his ideas, you would suggest, if he wants to be staying at McLaren long term. But, yeah, very good start of the season. A fabulous race at a really great circuit in Miami. Always wonderful to go there, and yeah, really enjoyed that. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.